one and only Chronicles spiritual Empress. Happy Friday to all of y'all. Sending y'all peace, love, and light. I shade, namaste, and shalom to y'all. Y'all know Jesus Christ is King of the Lords. It is what it is. It doesn't matter what nobody have to say. Long as they know they can't do what they want to do to you, period. You understand what I'm saying? And the fact that these people out here looking for you, tell them, here I go. I heard you was looking for me. Here I go. And they got one like, I ain't nobody looking for you, but they are. That's why they gang stalking and stalking, because they can't handle them backfires. These people can't handle the fact that they're being exposed. These people can't handle that you are unbothered collective. They can't handle it, bro. They wish they could rage bait you. That's why they get under your comments trying to troll you. But right now, I'm like, I'm going to troll you back with some truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how many fake accounts you made, what you do, here I am. I'm showing up for y'all today on this Friday. Like I said, y'all know what I look like. I know what y'all look like. Y'all know what I be. You understand? Or you don't know what I be. But you know I'm not to be played with, though. And whoever I was in the past, she ain't it. Y'all killed a long time ago, and this ain't that. I'm never going to stop doing what the Lord, the Heavenly Father God, tell me to do. I'm authentic. I'm allowed to be myself. There's no perfect way to serve God. You ain't got to be holy and thou long as you righteous with a pure heart. And like I'm saying, yo, happy Friday. I'm feeling so good. I've been on all my platforms just doing me like, and I said, let me come over here because I know we just had this full moon and these witches tried it, these covers coats, they tried it again and again and again. And each time they look at the flesh. They don't look at the spiritual ranking, and they don't be understanding. You know, people, people are just people. Everybody, man, everybody not to be played with no more, bro. We done passed these lessons and these tests out here. We do not have time to be playing with people no more. We are really divine beings walking this earth, and people can't take it. They can't handle it. So now these copycats and everybody who watches stalkers, they want to be chosen. They want to be called by God, but they don't really understand how much work we put in to become an empress, to realize we're divine feminine, to know our word, to get this crown. We have been crowned. We have been crowned, y'all. Divine masculines, empress, y'all been crowned. Some of y'all was crowned on this full moon because y'all passed y'all humiliation rituals. These people was trying to offer you to come somewhere so they can humiliate you. These people was trying to get you to do some out of line stuff. And they didn't care because they know your character. They know who God called you to be. They know you destined for greatness. That's why they kept trying to destiny swap with you all these years. And this ain't started just yesterday, a month ago. This started from birth. People know exactly who you were. You didn't discover who you were until the time was right. Them veils was lifting through the years. Because people who be trying to pretend they holy and thou, they so right, they hide behind God and be doing so much wicked to evil people. And that's why God exposing all these so-called evangelists, pastors, gospel singers, and all this supposed to be holy and thou, he exposing them. And now the people who was worshiping them and not God solely, seeing these people who they was running to these buildings we call churches to pay their tithes and offering, knowing what Malachi said, God blesses a cheerful giver. He ain't say nothing about tithes. That's your tithes and offerings. You're supposed to help your community, help people. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You have to do what it is you got to do. Because I'm going to tell you something. The ancestors don't play. You know, there's some ignorant, insecure people that like attention. You know, whether it's good or bad. And you know, honestly, when they receive karma, don't feel bad for these people. Because people are asinine. And it's like, You have to be unbothered by these idiots because they're insecure people. This is what they do. When you do stuff like I do, like, and I'm not an influencer, I'm a child of God. When I come on here, when I started my YouTube, this is what I wanted to do, teach the people. And I already knew they was going to have insecure, hating, jealous, narcissistic people, sociopaths, copycats. I already knew demons was going to come because of different, and I knew what came with this. That's why I can't entertain y'all. Don't pay it no mind. If you feel like I see your comments, you saying something positive to me and stuff, don't feel like I'm ignoring you. Because with this, it's gonna come a lot of trolls. And the trolls are the people that I once knew or once feel like they knew me in the past. And they can't do nothing with me. They actually couldn't do nothing with me then. You understand what I'm saying? So they definitely can't do them now because I see them and they see me. And the difference between me and those haters of mine, those people passing by, I don't want to deal with them. I don't think about them. They receiving their karma because they deserved it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't know God like that because these are Satanists, Luciferians. These are insecure people I'm talking about. These are people who just think that's cool to mock people, you know what I'm saying? Try to make people feel worthless, make people feel down and stuff. They all part of this secret society thing, this system, MK Ultra. And the funny thing about all of this at the end, they're going to receive karma. Because my ancestors and the Lord up above don't play about me. Jesus don't play about me. So I can't, y'all, entertain stuff. Now, sometimes I will, if I feel like, I'm from New Orleans, you heard me. If I feel like chopping on me a dude or a chick, I will. But I'm going to chop on them with some truth and some reality. And then they're going to be like most people. I'm sorry, no, because my ancestors don't play about me. Because like I said, people be looking at your outer, they don't look at the inner. So God examines our heart versus our head all the time because the mind plays tricks on you. You understand what I'm saying? And the heart, if your heart is pure, it's just pure. If it's good, it's good. Because when you have a good heart pure, you don't want to put nobody down. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to mock them, making fun of them. That's insecure people. That's weak as dudes and chicks do that because they feel some kind of way about themselves. So they want to project and deflect, and they look stupid at the end. I don't care how much money they got, how much surgery they got, what they got going on. They insecure about something. And that's why they always trying to put somebody else down who they can't fool with. Even on my worst day, you couldn't fool with me. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I be like, ancestors, go forward and handle that lightweight because I don't feel like it. Papa Legba, go deal with that situation because I don't feel like doing it. I mean, like, I'm sick of it. It's like, it's a waste of my time to argue and go back and forth with an insecure zombie, an empty vessel who feel like they have mother or daddy issues that they need to deal with, who are unhealed, who refuse to heal, who out here trauma bonded with people, probably an incubus, succubus spirit within them. They jealous, they hateful, and they envy. So they project that out to the world. These people be infected. So, because they infected from being reckless and careless, they want to infect everybody, and they don't care who they hurt and they want attention of all kinds. They don't care where they get it from. You know what I'm saying? It's this egotistical thing with these narcissistic people. And pride come before the fall, and that's why these people falling. And just because people feel like, they look wealthy, they seem wealthy, they're not abundant or prosperous. Because the way they're going about getting their riches, they are not wealthy people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like I said, I'm going to teach the people. I've been hearing this for like almost a week. The Holy Spirit saying teach the people. So I come here to teach y'all. Y'all, thank y'all for liking my TikToks and all that stuff and those who like my lives. Like I said, it really don't matter to me if one person watch it. I know y'all going to share with the rest because like I said, I got a lot of people that don't think I know. They watch me, but I read energy. I feel energy. I'm an impact from all over the world, but I'm not mad at nobody. I forgive everybody, bro. I don't have no beef with nobody. Like, so I feel like people shouldn't have beef with me. If I don't want to be your friend, I don't want to be their friend. If I don't want to talk to you, I'm not going to talk to you. If I don't want to deal with you, I don't want to deal with you. But you are forgiven and you are released to do whatever it is you chose to do when you had me in your life, whatever the situation may be. You wanted to portray me. You wanted to try to call yourself trying to embarrass me, humiliate me because you felt some type about you. I release you with love, no hate. I don't hate on nobody because I'm not a hater. I wasn't born to be one. So it's like big, small, or indifferent. My heart will never change who I am. And that's why a lot of you witches, be witches, you warlocks, you demons out there, you mad with divine being like us. Yes, we was going to end up discovering we were divine and chosen by God eventually. We was going to get the downloads. The veil was going to lift. We was going to be able to speak to the people. Y'all try to suppress us, keep us down, keep us high, keep us drunk, keep us strung out. You know, sending these handlers in our lives to stop us from becoming who we truly are, empresses. We are emperors out here. We divine beings. Like we are, we have real spiritual gifts to help humanity. We don't practice all that dark magic, black magic and stuff. We don't want to harm people. We want to uplift them. And you guys did this. So now you reaping karma. Then y'all got the nerve to keep every full moon, every day, sending spiritual warfare, spiritual attacks at us. For what? And some of y'all women, man, y'all so insecure. Y'all mad about a man that we don't even talk to, think about, want no more. Like, and he know that too. He or she, I'm gonna say vice versa. We don't want that man, girl, and we don't, and them dudes don't want that chick, bro. You got them. You did a love spell, you did division spells, you did all kind of spells to keep him. Now you gotta be stuck with that narcissistic, and you a narcissist. You an incubus, and maybe he a succubus. So y'all belong together. Don't be mad at us, cause you feel like we got away from all y'all. We not with that polygamous crazy stuff. We not part of cults and covens. We do not participate in black magic. You guys do. We do not travel the world trying to cast spells on people. You do. We are the magic. We are walking mirrors. We are walking karma. You hurt us, you end up hurt eventually. You try to expose us, you're going to end up being exposed to the whole world. You attack us, the ancestors and the whole heavens come down and attack you. It's like you try to embarrass us, you're going to end up embarrassed right after. It's no, you know what I'm saying, no way around it. The scales will always be balanced. You could troll all you want. You could try to be funny all you want. Baby, let me tell you something. I'm thick, boo. I embody the ancestors. I am thick like my mother. I am thick like my auntie. I am thick like my grandma. We are thick in this family. Boo. You know what I'm saying? So whoever this is, you know what I'm saying? Trying to calm, because I feel like trolling. Baby, you couldn't handle this on your worst day. It's best you go play with a builder chick, because I'm trying to working on my cursor. A builder chick that you can play with, because I'm all natural over here. You couldn't handle this little boy if you wanted to. So I suggest you right. I would not eat you. I wouldn't eat you. Cause you ain't worth it. Cause you probably sour anyway. You know what I'm saying? You probably let me just say this, get it out, Holy Spirit. You probably don't even wash your ass or your nuts good, and you're probably confused about your sexuality while you come and try to troll me. This ain't what you want. You heard me? This is not what you want, baby. This ain't none of them streamers and all that kind of declowning y'all be doing, baby. This ain't what you want. I would hurt your feelings, bruh. All the way. All the way. So you might as well go to Magic City, wherever you from. Go pay for what you pay for. Because this ain't what you want, homie. Trying to play with me. And I be knowing what y'all be looking like. God be showing me y'all people. And I be like, please. Your ding-a-ling, all your little nutsack don't hang long enough to play with me. So you might as well go play with somebody your own age. And them little girls who gonna chase you. Because I'm not, and I'm not finna play with you. So let me get rid of this here. Because I've been and went all the way try to find this dude, bro. I'm a New Orleans chick, for real. How y'all I'm gonna start coming on here getting moderators. Because I'm not mad about the situation. It's just I know it's a troll from somebody I know, and I could see them. I don't tap into people's energy, but I can read people well. now. And it's like God showed me them, and I only want to go tell out their deep secrets and get them. But I don't own the rights to the music and stuff if y'all hear it. Because like I said, I just came on here because I heard these witches and warlocks was looking for me. So here I go, like I'm showing up on here. Because out of everything I have, I want to help humanity and I'm sure for y'all, just as I am. And like I said, if anybody got something to say to me, they can say it. Just be respectful and be mindful who I am versus who I was in your life. Y'all killed her a long time ago. So what you see is what you get, and I'm not to play with. I can see you very clear. My ancestors and the Lord do not play about me. So, and a lot of y'all out there know that already, because y'all getting karma. And anytime y'all speak on me, something shake or something happening, this is not a game for me. This might be a game for y'all, because y'all looking at the flesh. And that's why y'all stupid, y'all so stupid and ignorant, y'all don't know people's spiritual ranking. Y'all didn't think that the veil was going to ever be lifted, and we wasn't going to find out we chosen. We powerful. We have vitality. Big, small, and indifferent. It don't matter. That means we eat good. Because, baby, let me tell you something. It don't matter if you lose weight, gain weight, boo. You're going to still look the same from childhood to now. And these heifers look old. These dudes look old. And they mad because they can't fool with you. You just eating good. God bless you with your daily bread. You go ahead, kings and queens out there. I shade namaste to y'all. But I'm here. I'm going to be here for a little while. Because I'm showing up. Because like I said, these witches, these coast and these cover secret society government don't like me no more. They never did. Because if they did, none of the stuff I've been through would have been possible. None of the stuff I made through would have been possible if God wasn't with me. If I wasn't who I am, a lot of people understand this. I would annihilate them with the truth. And they're already being destroyed with the truth. But if they come on here, because my platform is not private, because I'm here to help humanity. I want to touch y'all spirit and y'all soul and tell y'all to repent. Go back to Jesus. Find out who you are as a person, as a man or a woman. Treat people right. It ain't nothing wrong with you drinking, partying, doing what you got to do, but you know where your sins come at. All that violence and that fighting, hey, babe, and all that foolishness, let that go. Let that go, man. Let it go. Because people is not worth it, honey. And sometimes you have to be alone to discover who you are. So if you want a God's sheep, you're going to hear his voice. He's going to lead you where to go. You have to believe in him and trust him. Trust me when I say he's seen everything. Everything people said and they done to you. He's seen you trying to survive. He knew that things were orchestrated and you was put in positions where you had to fight back. Because people kept playing in your face, trying to destroy you, ruin you, throw you under the bus, and act like you was their problem and the issue because you came with unconditional love, and they kept trying to sabotage you. And now that you walked away and you gone, God woke you up, you aligned, they mad. So they keep doing spell work after spell work, and it's backfiring. They're getting burnt by the sun, they're independent by it. These narcissists' masks being ripped off. These sociopaths who part of this is being seen for who they are, crazy. They're mentally unstable. Excuse me. They want to attack your chakras too and mess up your nervous system. They want to infect you so you could be bonded and stuck to these people. And not to mention these are people that sleep with each other and they're blood related. And they go out and infect our community of people. These are sewer maidens I'm talking about. And homemongers that made the wrong choice. They didn't realize, or they chose not to realize they had a divine feminine, a real empress in their presence. And they chose wrong, and now they feeling some type of way to find out. Even through the tarot readings, the psychics they went to, the practitioners, those who upright, who know spiritual law, told them the truth. Let it go, leave it alone. You chose wrong. Y'all was attacking a child of God. You cannot get mad because he or she walked away from you. You want somebody to put up with y'all abuse, y'all disrespect, your cheating, your lying, have their body reacting to you, mimicking you, doing what you do because you want to have the men in control over others? No, you're not that cute. You're not that cute. You're not that smart. You're not that bright. You was never in control of anything. That's why you have to have a steadfast mind. No matter if you're going through your dark night of your soul, how many times you have to go through it, it's just a karmic lesson. When you're going through karmic lessons, you're being tested so you can learn and graduate. That means when you know people are not supportive, they purposely leave you out of things. They don't support nothing you got going on. Them not your people. When you get closer to the Lord and you just able to be yourself while they judging, passing their opinions, stating uneducated facts because they feel like they know the Bible. Lucifer know the Bible too. They throwing it at you. They slander you. They talking about you. They only talking about themselves. They projecting and deflecting how they feel about themselves. We talking about people who are full-fledged demonic possessed. Look at their eyes. They black. They under Lucifer's control because these are people who made deals with deities, entities, and Lucifer himself, and try to bypass him by making deals with the devil and Satan, and now they owe all of them. They sent out baneful magic, candle magic, word magic, jaw spells, graveyard spells, death spells. These people sent every spell they could think of, and it's hitting them back. You know, spiritual law. Do not touch my anointed or do my prophets no harm. So when you speak on a prophet or you try to harm a prophet that's a divine being, you going to get towed up. And the fact that some of these people try to go to the ethers and spread lies, make false contracts, they're getting punished for that as well. You know, and people, like I said, we all have to take accountability, responsibility for our own choices and decisions when it comes to how we treat other people, whether it's a reaction or not. You have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, that you made a mistake. Because some people will make you so mad, and the fact that they want you to hurt them so they won't feel so bad for what they've been doing to you, what they've been saying about you. But this the funny thing about it. While they thought they was playing in your face and doing all that stuff behind your back, God was giving you the vision, the provision, giving you the downloads so you can keep your mind on Him while you end up discarding all of these people because they're not your people. People that love you for real just won't do certain things to you. The truth is the truth, whether people like it or not. They don't have to accept it. They don't have to acknowledge it. But they're going to have to deal with it someday. Someday. They will have to face the truth. And it's like, life be life out here. And it's going to continue to life. It's going to continue to go on. The world is round. It's going to continue to spinning. It's going to continue to keep going, whether we here or not, y'all. And all this, trying to knock people, bring people down, is not of God. You know, grown men and women who are secure in who they are should not try to deflect or project how they feel about themselves onto others. If you have trauma, childhood wounding, PSD, anxiety, try to pray to God and heal that. Go to a professional. Don't try to seek witchcraft to take revenge on somebody because vengeance is the Lord's. He gonna handle it. May not be the way you want to because you want to see people can handle. No, it's not your business. Get out the Lord's business, the Heavenly Father God's business, Jesus' business, the angels' business, the universe business, the Holy Spirit business, the galactic faith business. Get out their business. You know what I'm saying? And let them handle that on your behalf because they will. That's what they're there for. That's why you surrender and put every area of your life in the Lord's hands and let it go and just move on. Don't go with the flow, but just go ahead and allow and let and accept that the Lord in the heavens is going to order your steps from now on. But you still allowed to be you because we're human before anything else. It don't matter what nobody have to say, how they feel about it. Long as you know and they know they can't do anything to you. They can't walk up to you and tell you the truth anyway. That's why they did all this stuff behind your back. People who always talking behind people back, you gotta watch them, bro. See, and everybody who cool with somebody, they don't have to be cool with who you cool with. Cause that's how your enemies stay hidden. That's how they team up with your adversaries, your foe, to try to spiritually attack you and physically attack you. And this don't be nothing but sacrifices being made all over the world because people want fame, they want clout, they want riches. We see this at real time. Those who can see can see. We like Lucifer still work for the Lord. Let's be clear with that. Let's start with that. But some things gotta happen because some people are so greedy, so nasty, so vile. They'll do anything for a dollar, bro. They don't care what it is. They nasty. Like I said, we dealing with people who are confused about who they are sexually. We dealing with people who really do be projecting and casting illusions over people, getting people to turn on each other, getting causing division among people purposely, bro, by doing love spells on them. And any kind of spell that they can do. But then these are the people that call themselves loving the Lord. You can't love the Lord spewing out hate out your mouth, disrespect out your mouth. Trying to attack people, making them feel bad, trying to make them feel unworthy. That's not a God. You don't do that. I don't care how mad a real child of God get. We can chop on y'all, yeah. We can argue with y'all. We can go back, but it's just certain things we know not to say because they're gonna come into fruition. Like me personally, collective, I will not wish death or harm on nobody. Because if I wanted somebody to beat you up, I just get somebody to beat you up. Or if I wanted to beat you up, I'll just show up and want to fight and win, lose, or draw. Ain't no rules in fighting. And what these people finding out, our ancestors say ain't no rules in fighting because these are the people who had no grace or no mercy for your heart. They wanted to destroy you. They wanted to break your spirit. They wanted to crush your soul. They wanted to take your spiritual gifts. They wanted to disrupt your peace. They want to send chaos in your life. They want to just do everything negative, evil, wicked to you that they can think of. These people are sinister and diabolical thinkers. This is what they do all day. They plant evil. You know what I'm saying? They try to dig pits and graves for people all day long until it start hitting them and backfire. And even if they realize they're getting hit with a backfire, you know what they do? Find a new target. They go on to somebody else. And we wasn't made to be narcissistic supply for them people. We have sacred energy. We have unconditional love. We don't mind giving, sharing, and stuff like that. And these people know that. So what they do, try to abuse it, use it, take advantage and discard it and think they could just come back into your life anytime they want because you love them so much. Your heart is a revolving door. They tell other people they have control over you. They can come back into your life when they want to. And you're going to accept it. For a while, maybe you was in that karmic cycle, in that loop. But God woke you up and moved you out the way and had you to discard them and everybody attached to them. And now they can't handle it. And some things can end peacefully. It's not a war. It's not a battle. You know what I'm saying? It's not. And like I said, some people are just evil. Some people are insecure. Some people are happiness haters. Some people are miserable. Some people hide behind God. Some people are Luciferian. They Satanists. They don't believe in Jesus or God or heaven. They don't believe in nothing but what they see and what they hear. These people, You know what I'm saying? Like I said, God can be anything to a lot of people. That's why I make sure to say my Heavenly Father God. Because I know the Lord that I serve. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. My ancestors, you know what I'm saying? We cool. And ever so often, like Papa Legba, if I'm talking, Papa Legba pops up to me. I don't summon him. He be letting it be known he tired. He's an old man. You know, do your research on him, but he don't be trying to attack nobody. That wasn't what he was about. You know what I'm saying? People be summoning the ancestors trying to get them to attack other people, disturbing them out of their sleep and slumber. You know what I'm saying? Waking them up when they already got things to do. And one of it is not attack their own people. So we got people who waking up their ancestor, our ancestors, and now they disturb the whole ethers. Now they mad. Now they finna get tore up, spiritually and earthly, because they thinking it's supernatural stuff. They have a lot of sorcerers in this world. They have a lot of powerful, powerful practitioners in this world. Root workers, witches, warlocks. They powerful by way of an illusion that the devil gave them something. And all it takes is for weak people to go against each other, and there they go. That's all it takes, though, for people to go against each other. That's all it takes for a spell to work, and try to sacrifice anything and everybody for their own greed, selfish need, bro. And it don't matter who it is. That's why I stand by family, not even family no more. You know, people, friends, not even friends no more, bro. Lovers, not even lovers no more. Everybody the lover of everything but the Lord. And most people who thank the Lord is because they feel like they getting some kind of blessed by financial gain or wealth, and it's not even real wealth. They're not prosperous. They're not abundant at all. They're not. They look that way to people who, like us, may not have much as them, but but we know. But the third eye, they're not prosperous. They're not abundant because the way they accumulate their wealth. And they invented social media so they can watch all of us, man. So they can stalk us, so they can, discover something and then get you to attack each other and take each other out of here. People already losing their life behind people be on social media attacking them. And they be like, well, pull up on me. And they be pulling up. People meeting in a club, like when I see you, and they fighting, and somebody get hurt, and everybody crying, wearing a t-shirt, talking, oh my God, I shouldn't have did it. Because y'all be encouraging each other to do evil stuff towards other people. Some things ain't not worth it. What the hell is you fighting over a man or a woman for? If she don't want you, move on. Didn't you have other women before you met her? Didn't you have other men before you met him? Stop. See, that's that narcissistic bullcrap. When a narcissist have good supply and that's unconditional love, they want to gaslight you, be deceptive towards you, and they want to think you like a leprechaun or something. They can just put you in a box, or you like a little fairy or something. They can just put you in a box. They know you divine. They want to put you in a box, and they feel like they can take your energy and spread it all over the world if they want to, and you supposed to be waiting on them. No. No, that's not how that roll, baby. You can't just mess over and use a divine being and just drain them of all their energy. No. Eventually we gonna start calling our energy, vitality, and power back to us. Cause it don't matter if we gain weight, lose weight or not, somebody gonna have something to say. But one thing don't change about us is the fact that we have unconditional love and we love people, and we gonna teach you, man, and show up for the collective. We gonna show up spiritually for y'all. Everybody not led to do the same things on here. Like me, like I said, I don't read tarot cards. I can read energy. I'm tapped in, but I don't do that. And I ask God, like I told y'all on one of my, I don't want to do that because I know how Satan come through the cards and how quick being spiritually gifted. Some people who can't handle discernment don't have it. But we all have intuition, and some people easily when this thing start coming in, it is like inedible to happen. And that's why I told y'all I don't have no cash app, no paper, none of that stuff on here. Because I feel like y'all know my name, like those who know, y'all know if y'all want to donate or do something to my, you will be led to do. Other than that, I'm good. I do this from the heart. Whatever comes out of my platform, it comes out of it, babes. You know what I'm saying? My life is my life. And it's been my life, and I have to live it. And one of the things in my life that I'm going to do is teach the people, like the Holy Spirit tell me, teach the people. And I'm working on not cussing so much. And if y'all didn't hear me cuss, like I haven't, because I'm the vessel. God speaks through me, and I speak for myself. So when I get mad and my energy out of place and I'm cussing and stuff, it's because that's what I'm feeling. That's the end I'm channeling, because like I say, a lot of people evil eyes going blind right now. The mind and the spirit is being confused right now. And they mad at me because that full moon magic didn't hit the collective like they thought. Everybody on different time frequencies, timeline, and wavelength. It's not gonna hit us no more. Cause we woke to this, we aligned, baby. We tapped in, and people be like, "Oh my God, I don't believe in that," and that's how they get you. Because the people who be saying y'all to y'all, I don't believe in witchcraft. I don't believe in none of this and everything. Y'all better watch them kind of people, because that's who be really doing it on you. You feel in your heart you dealing with somebody they're not right. That's how you know. If you feel like anybody moving funny around you and they lying, that's how you know. That's your intuition. Even if you don't have discernment, that's your gut telling you he or she not right. Even children, that behavior rub up on them and they become karmics. You can't control, you can't tell them. You gotta pray over these kids. You gotta pray over everything and everybody, because people are really moving funny, quote unquote. They are, because they demon possessed. Ain't that much hate, jealousy, and envy for anybody. What they so pressed for? What you so mad? It's just the people who be like, I don't like him, I don't like her, blah, 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 blah. But why you watching? Why you so obsessed with trying to get back in their life? Why you obsessed with talking about that? This is things that people should think about with the people they're around, bro. If you no longer in their life, they know the reason why you're not in their life, yeah. They know why you're not talking to them or dealing with them, and why God removed them, and no access can be granted to them, because they don't deserve it. Because look what they did when they prayed for somebody to love them, be there for them, and they had all of that. And they weak sauce. They weak minded. They easily turn for some attention, for some clout. You know what I'm saying? To feel like they are good, strong. They front in front of people. So now they left with nothing. But snakes just like them, narcissists just like them, sociopaths just like them, personalities, all copycats just like them. Some of these people starting to realize who they with, trying to copy you collective. They trying to be just like you, and they can't pull it off because it's not in them. They cannot steal what God has blessed you with. They're not other light. They never was. When you playing black magic, you can't be other light, my babe. And some people that probably once light have turned to darkness. But I can tell you this much: the 144,000 in the Bible gonna always be an even number. It's gonna always even out to that. Whether people believe it or like, it's gonna always even out to 144,000 all over the world. It's gonna always even itself out. You understand what I'm saying? Because some people decide to sell their soul. They wanted to. They decided to raise spiritual warfare. They wanted to. They decided they was gonna mess over you. They chose to. They decided to take a bribe to go against you, to suppress you, to keep you down, to hurt you. They chose to do it. So not only that, they chose not to show no mercy or grace towards nothing that you've been through. They chose not to have a conversation with you, to ask you about anything, to discuss anything. They chose to cheat, lie, steal, defame, fraud. You know what I'm saying? And go against. So now they got to stand on it. And honestly, collect, y'all have to let them stand on it. No matter how much you love these people, care, but they're not your people. Because honestly, some of these people are not even people. They zombies. They soulless. Look at their eyes. They're all black and everything. Like, look at their pupils. They're all black, like black, demonic possessed. The eyes do not lie. And they're not ever happy about nothing. They always complain about something. Like, they always complain about something. Because they want to have control or dominion over others. They want to have control over everything that people got going on. Some of these people want a lot of y'all's divine beings to do all the hard work, go to dark night of the soul, God crown you so they can try to snatch your crown, come into your life and try to put you down, keep you down, and get you back into that karmic loop and cycle that they still going through, because they chose that and you didn't. You chose to go to karma waters. And God pushed you there. The ancestors helped you elevate to there. The universe was watching you the whole time. The scales in life can always be, and what we put out to other people, we're going to get that back. You know what I'm saying? If you look over your life and you know you did some things that you weren't supposed to do for whatever reason, you was treated the same way, that's your karma. You gotta accept it. You gotta wake up like, yeah, I did somebody this. You can't even front. You did it to somebody else, so it was done to you, so you accept it and change it. If you don't want to go through life being messed over, cheating on people, lying to people, stop doing it to others because it's gonna happen to you. And just some things in life come into our life for a season and a reason that we gotta let it go. Stop trying to hold on to people, place things that do not belong in your life that God is separating you from. You pray into the Lord from your hearts and hearts, telling Him to remove people. He's removing them. You asking God to reveal people for who that He's revealing them. So you can't get mad at the Lord for revealing you that you're around a whole bunch of snakes. You're around a whole bunch of enemies, adversary and foe. That's what they always been. That's what they are. There's some haters. You the light. These people are the dark. Yeah, sure. Sure, you did drugs. Yeah, you did drugs. 'Cause I did drugs. You know what I'm saying? I still drink. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's a different because you don't do hard drugs and all that shit no more. But these people who be talking about, they still do. They get drunk to start foolishness or to be seen. I drink because I'm a New Orleans girl and that's what I do and I know how to handle it. I'm not going over and I'm not going under because I'm in my own VIP, my own club, my own after hours, and I'm grown as hell. So I can do what I want. You understand what I'm saying? It's a big difference. I don't need to run out there knowing that I know who I am. And I know demons are all out there. And I know they can easily infiltrate your soul if you got holes in your aura and you feeling some type of way. That's all it takes for you to feel some type of evil, hate, envy, and you allow to let that fester and root inside your heart. Because God examines our heart. You know the mind play tricks on us. If you let it get in your heart, then it's gonna take root. This Lucifer can hear your voice. Once you and there it is, then they in there. And you can keep that with you because, like I said, it's a lot of things going on that the Lord is bringing to the forefront when it comes to these trips and everything. People are being sacrificed. This ain't just happening because somebody don't like it. No, they becoming sacrificial lambs for these evil and wicked, jealous ass females and dudes. And they part of something that you may not understand. Because if they told it to you, they're going to try to get you to be part of it too. And you're going to end up on a slow ball to hell just like them. You will not be entering the kingdom of heaven. Not at all. God will remove His grace and mercy from your life and let Lucifer have you. I'm just being honest with y'all. I come on here, I show up for y'all because it was about the time for me to show up. It's true. Like everything in your life that you wished on other people, bro, just because you want to control it, it's going to happen to you and everybody around you. Honestly, these flying monkeys who be enabling these people's behavior, encouraging them to cheat, lie on people, laughing and mocking, that's funny. And, it's happening to them too because, first of all, a real mother, a real father, or, you know what I'm saying, children, whatever the case, you won't encourage anybody to purposely hurt anybody, to destroy their reputation, to steal from them, to harm and hurt them. You would encourage them, leave that person alone, son, daughter. Well, that's for me. If you don't want to be with him, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It go vice versa because at the end of the day, people are full of malice, wicked, and they do evil shit, and we see this. So we can address some shit. Cause trust me, anybody in my house, Jerry, I address some stuff because I see deep past your flesh. I'm looking at your spirit and your soul. Like my heavenly Father, God, my Father instructs His daughter to do because, hey boo, because like I said, it's too much hate that people are spilling towards others. It's too much negativity. It's too much illusions. It's too much people trying to bring each other down purposely, bro. If you don't like the way somebody look, you ain't got to attack them, boo. Because like I said, it's not income tax season, but I'm going to tell y'all something. There's somebody for everybody out here, boo. Because I had dogs. Whereas I had cats. And the dogs that I had, honestly, if I give them a bone, a chicken, they're going to eat the meat and bury the bone. So I'm thick like the women in my family, like I told y'all. Big, small, and indifferent, hunty. They had something to say about me. When I was drugs and lose weight, well, they was siphoning my energy, I lost weight. But I always knew I was going to be a thick woman, regardless. I just maintain who I am, and I'm not ashamed who I am. Other than that, you wouldn't see me. And if you look at any of my pictures, baby, I always been a petite somebody. I always been a short somebody, a feisty somebody. And I always didn't care. Because if I cared about what I look and what people said about me, you wouldn't see me. I'm not ashamed of being my mother's daughter. I'm not ashamed of being my grandma's daughter. Baby cornbread fed Mississippi woman, Ernestine, I shaped to my ancestor. I'm not ashamed of being my auntie Dominique. Yes, I will bust you in your face and pray for you afterwards or before and hit you in your head with a Bible. I'm not ashamed of any of my ancestors. Like, I'm just saying, I embody these women in my family that are with me. Ashe, Namaste, Shalom. So it's like I appreciate you guys that show me so much love on my TikToks. Those who watch my videos, I hope they resonate with y'all and you understand I'm not coming to attack you. I'm coming to speak up for not only me but you. Because I have been through hell and I'm not going back there. If y'all want to be stuck there, going through this karmic cycle with these people, you can do that. Because I know this full moon, they always, every year, I'm born on Halloween as well, they always send a familiar spirit with some kind of offering that I'm not going to accept or want. Always. It never fails. And that's how I know for sure. If I wasn't even sure if I'm a divine being, yes, I am. If I wasn't sure I was chosen by God, yes, I am. If I wasn't even sure I was an earth energy, yes, I am. Because this is like a repeated cycle that I discover when I observe, listen, and look at people. I see them for who they are. And I'm a Hayoko empath. So I feel things very deeply. Whether you near or far, you cannot just do what you want to me. You can't say what you want about me. You don't even know me. I don't even know you. But I know things about you that you will never know about me. This is how the spiritual giftedness works. Because, first of all, I've been through so much in my life. I can't sit up here and tell you my whole life story. If y'all go to my videos, y'all get a little bit of my testimony and a lot of my testimony so you can understand I'm trying to help y'all. Some of y'all, I'm trying to get y'all to go back to Jesus Christ because the love of the heavens is free. You don't have to pay for it. So what are you out there doing? You don't have to hate them. If you don't want to be with somebody, don't be with them. You don't have to lie and play games. Like, that's stupid. You don't have to attack them either. And most of all, you don't have to try to do a love spell on them because once the love is gone, it's gone. Like, you can't make nobody love you. Like, you can't make nobody be with you. Like, why would you want to bid somebody free choice and will that you're not going to treat right? You using their energy so you could take it and spread it all around with all these women and men that are incubus, succubus, that are snakes, narcissists, that are cuckoo people who try to label the collective as crazy, but we're not crazy. We never was. We just had to keep a steadfast mind. We had missions and purposes. We are really demon slayers and we are assassins. In the spirit, we are spiritual warriors. So we had to go through endure all of this. Whether it was losing people, places, or things, we endured it. And to a lot of y'all out there who probably on the level I'm on and maybe not, congratulations for passing your humiliation ritual. Because they're going to keep trying to humiliate you, trying to expose you, and now they're being exposed. Every time these people speak on you like this is somebody to troll you under your comments, they're going to get exposed for it because we're going to read them. And it's not a rage bait, it's not a disrespectful thing because these people do that. Like this dude, like I'm going to go back to, because like I told you, I notice everything. Don't eat me. What the hell I got to do? You act like I'm 300 pounds or something, babe. I'm thick. Like, it's like, boo, look at me. I'm going to stand up for y'all. I'm going to stand up right quick. Look at me. You see that? Do you see me? Okay. With that being said, right, looking at me, they have women and men that pay money to be built just like this. Stomach and all. They want to be built like this. This is all natural, babe. Natural, babe. I get it from my mother and my ancestors, babe. I always had a baby face. And I think that's why people thought it was okay for them to attack me. I always been kind. I always been gangsterous. But people thought, like, I didn't pick and choose my battles wisely because some things wasn't meant for me to say. Thanks, babe. And it's like, I just don't, you know, I don't relate to a lot of people. That's why I don't deal with a lot of people no more. I don't want a lot of people around my grandkids. I don't want a lot of people around me because I'm intensified. When these people attack me spiritually like this, I'm blessed to get their gifts. I'm blessed to amplify whatever it is that God is doing in my life, the Heavenly Father God. And that's why I decided, instead of making the videos, I'm going to show up so y'all can see me. Y'all see something about I'm here now. I'm feeling good. Smoking some Zaza. Had me a couple of cup waters. Now I'm here. Because you know what? I heard in the ethers, in the spiritual street, they were looking for me. So here I am. And I give these karmics opportunity. Because they know everything. They be hacking and gang stalking. You know what I'm saying? They be watching, they be listening, but here I am. This platform is open to the public. You know, if you got something to say, say it. You can see me. Everybody, people know not to, they play on my phone all day and stuff like that. It's like I'm here physically. You can get under my comment. You ain't got to get nobody to troll me about my weight and all that stuff because y'all know I ain't ever cared about that. Because see, this one thing about losing weight and stuff, you could lose that. You could lose that. But you, karmics out there, you narcissists, y'all can't lose that ugly soul and spirit that you carry. And not only that, y'all owe Lucifer. And y'all got to pay Satan and the devil, and we don't. And we not finna pay it for you. Because you try to sacrifice love for riches, and you ended up with neither. How did that go? And for you low insecure budget witches and warlocks, bisexual nutcases, you attacking the collective behind men and women we can care less about. This where all this started from. Y'all lied to these cults and covers like we was attacking y'all spiritually. Like we witches and we attacking y'all. And they finding out it's not us, it's you. They going to psychic getting readings and the reader getting on their butt telling them it wasn't us this whole time. It was the people who was in your ear lying to you to talk you out of your spot, out of having a divine feminine or masculine in your life. From you to actually not labeling yourself as a king to becoming one, a real emperor. To get you on a divine path, you chose to go on a karmic path. So you can't get mad. You need to get mad with the people who was in your ear. Yeah, who you knew was doing all this witchcraft and black magic. And you participated in it. And had the nerve to think, the audacity to try to reach out, talk. What can you say? You're not a truthful, loyal person. You a Judas, and you like Peter. So why would us, divine beings, deal with any of you out there? Care who you are. Why? Y'all want to learn so much, but y'all don't have it in you to have occult knowledge or ancestral knowledge. Y'all got to read it from a book. Yeah, we read the Bible and stuff, know what's in it, but y'all don't hear God's voice at all. Y'all just going by what y'all reading and spewing it out your mouth, committing blasphemy. Because y'all want money and stuff like that. A lot of y'all fake psychics and terror, y'all know that Lucifer come through them cards. Because it's all about greed and money. And that's why one of the personal reasons why I choose not to do tarot. I choose to continue to read energy, and I don't come on here like that. I show y'all I read, you know what I'm saying? I channel through everything. I can give y'all messages through just about anything now. Like I said, I was on TikTok channeling through music because people talk to the back all the time. They want to be sorry. They don't want to go to hell. I hear all of this. It was a misunderstanding. I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And understand this. In every situation in all of this that you've been through, there are good officials, yeah. There are upright people who told the truth, who knew all this was going on. Even though they reaping karma, they decided they didn't want no parts of this. They didn't want to attack you no more. They didn't want to, because it was worthless. Because why are you attacking somebody you don't like? Why are you attacking somebody you say you care less about? Why you attacking somebody who you claim you're not worried about? You ain't thinking about they this, they that. And the sad part about it, baby, we collective was never the problem or the issue because they still got them problem and issues no matter who they deal with because they keep trying to find you and everybody. And they're not going to ever find it. They was blessed. This is what they prayed for, and they didn't know how to keep it, didn't know how to handle it, and they didn't know how to deal with it, so they misused it, abused it, and called themselves discordant, and they ended up completely exposed and discarded. Boom, end of story. No conflict, no explanation. You know what I'm saying? It's articulated, and that's what happened. So now everybody's in the uproar. These haters, happiness haters, they don't want to see you happy. They want to hex and curse your love life. They want to hex you and curse your beauty. They want to hex and curse everything about you that God has blessed you with. And not only that, they want to take your spiritual giftedness. They don't want you to be a seer, an alchemist. They don't want you to read tarot. They don't want you to do this. But baby, me personally, I'm walking magic and karma, and I can mirror people. So there we have it. And on top of all of this, I'm a chosen earth angel. What are we going to do about it? Now that I know. And y'all out there know that I know. And I don't have nothing to prove, but just to be me and come sit here and show up and wait on a lot of y'all to say what y'all have to say to me. Y'all don't have to try to send subliminals through posts and stuff like that. Because when I'm speaking for my collective out there who I want to learn, know something, and know what y'all dealing with. Because that's what we dealing with, spiritual warfare on a regular basis. And these people that be close to us sending all this negativity, planning all this witchcraft, trying to play in your face, to siphon your energy, to destroy your life, ruin you, and steal from you, and move on to the next target. A lot of y'all was a whole bunch of targets. They thought you was easy, weak, and easy prey, easy sauce. You were so loving, so kind, they could come in and out your life, and they could just siphon your energy until you no more. And when they got tired of you, or they felt like he was getting close, a sign of synchronicity, God waking you up to know what they've been doing to you your entire life, they wanted to get rid of you. And they felt like if they get rid of you, blood won't be on their hands. But blood is all over these people's hands. There's our paper trails, IP addresses, you know what I'm saying? And those who sat by and knew all of this negative stuff, this evil stuff, wicked stuff was happening to you, they're getting karma just as bad too. Because they should have said something. They should have spoke out. These are what people who claim they love you, that was supposed to protect you, secure you, make sure you was safe from a child to now, and they didn't either. They breadcrumbing, they showed up looking like they was a hero or hero in certain time, but all these people want to do is keep you stuck behind this stagnant and suppress your voice and make you look crazy when the truth came out about what they was doing. That's what this was about. Because we human before anything else. And that's why you have to, learn how to keep your feelings in check and master your emotions. Like, seriously. Because that's what narcissistic people do, evil people. They like to play on your emotions. They're always trying to make you feel some type of way that you do not even feel. It don't even be your energy. Your heart is so different from your mind. But when they combine together and you like, okay, my heart said this, my mind said this, then you own to something. And God is leading you somewhere. And like I said, everybody not blessed with the gift of discernment. But we all have intuition. Your gut be telling you this is wrong, this is not right. Bullying people, mocking people, trying to bring people, is not right. That's not good. You don't love the Lord doing people like causes division and like I said, we all make mistakes and stuff in life. We're not perfect. We're still trying to find our way to discover what love is and all this stuff. But when you embody unconditional love, you can't stop loving people, and that's why people are mad. That's why you have so many haters, because these people don't love nobody but themselves and money. They love clout and attention. That's why they all trying to copycat everybody, and that's why they all getting surgery to look alike. Because if they was comfortable within their own skin and just being who they are and let people accept them for who they are, they wouldn't be doing all this surgery. And some people get addicted. Addictions come in all forms. Some of these men and women are addicted to surgery because of society and MK Ultra controlling their mind, thinking them this is the way to be, this is what they should do. Like I said, they invented social media so people can go around attacking each other, and these higher ups who have all this money and wealth, so they say, can watch this play out like it's the Hunger Games. Who gonna take each other out? Who gonna sacrifice each other? Who gonna mess over each other? Who gonna do each other dirty? It's like these shows, the reality shows, are really our reality. It's like we are, like the algorithm is so be off sometimes. You're in the matrix. Either you're gonna take the red pill or the blue pill. You're gonna choose the Lord's way, or you're gonna keep doing the Lucifer's way. That's what you're in right now. That's what we all been in, spiritual warfare. Like, because you can't play with both. You can't go ahead. Sometimes we might do the devil's dance. We might. Because we dark and light, a lot of us. And a lot of us may be like Azrael. We might be death angels. We walk in coma. It's like you attack us, something going to happen to you. We don't have to know about it, see it, hear it, or anything. We just, we just have to go on because God be like, some things they made for us to know or see. And these people are curious and they nosy and they want to know what's going on in your life. So they spying, they getting crystal balls, they doing all kinds of stuff because like people are looking at them, karma hitting them so bad, they losing everything. Now all of a sudden they want to be chosen people. They want to be called people. They want to hide behind God so bad, but God has removed his grace and mercy. So they gone to Lucifer. He can have them. God had no use for them no more. Because when they were warned and told to stop attacking his children, stop attacking him or her, they wouldn't stop. Some of them were so arrogant and they were so prideful, that's why they fought. And they're like, I'm gonna attack him and her anyway. I don't want them to have love. I don't want them to have money. I don't want them to have this. I don't want, and they just kept on with their word magic, with their candle magic, their jaw spell, any kind of spell that people could think of. They kept throwing it at the collective, and now it's amplified. 10 times fold, some of the bees hitting all of them, and now they don't know what to do. Some people might be remorseful for the things they've done to you, and some people may never be. Some people want to apologize, but they can't. In order for them to apologize to you and not be sorry, they have to come and tell you the complete truth from word to word. And you will have to listen, but at the same time, God moved you, and don't let these people come near you. Ask us not because he know you will hurt these people. If they came to your face and told you everything they participated behind your back, everything they said and everything they did to you, you will actually hurt them. Like literally, you will hurt them. And some of them will rather you take revenge on them and hurt them so you can reap some of their karma. But God is like, no, because you know better. Vengeance is the Lord's. It's not ours to take. And not for not true enough, but vengeance is the Lord's solely. Ain't no way around it. And that's what people get stuck at. There's a lot of people who are in prison for taking revenge. There's a lot of witchcraft that go into prison. That's why some people be in there, and the next thing you know, they out. And they back because they made a deal with the devil to complete his missions and his assignments. And God took his grace and mercy off them. Some people still have time to turn and depart from their wicked ways and turn from evil, but they're choosing to be evil. They choose to be harmful, hurtful. They choose to do these things. And the sad part is that they're trying to bring us earth angels down so bad till they can't. The 144,000 is here, but it's going to always be a complete number. The scales can always be balanced in this world. What you put out is what you're going to get back. We're always going to have haters, the people that try to troll us, making fun of us, say something about us. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that's going to affect us because, like I said, they don't know us. And those who do know us, once upon a time in their life, we are not him or her no more. They killed him or her a long time ago. You understand what I'm saying? They sacrificed that. So they have to deal with whatever's in front of them, whatever they chose. They have to accept that they made that choice, and we did not. Because I don't know for y'all, but I don't want to be stuck-minded and stagnant to somebody I don't care about, don't love, that don't love me, that want to abuse me, take advantage of me, have me reacting to their idiotic behavior or their stupidity or their evilness. Well, I got to defend me, protect me, and end up actually harming somebody. Where they can lock me up or throw me somewhere where they can siphon my energy and try to drain me in peace. Because that's what they want. And it's not happening. Because a lot of us were born to fight. We're born to survive. And God will give you your daily bread because you live within your means. You're not trying to keep up with the Joneses. You're trying to keep up with nobody. You're trying to live. And peace is important to have. And people always want to disrupt your peace, get in your way, start some conflict, confusion around you. And God keeps stopping it and removing it by the way of using his people. Lucifer used people, God used people. Because we come in love and light. We're not trying to harm nobody. We're trying to teach you something. So you can have a better life. So that you can know that your prayers are being heard. That, prayer without faith is dead. And faith without prayer is dead. You have to trust the Lord with all your being. And if you chose not called by him, you just chose a call. It's not a way of being. You just know these things because of all the things that you endure, persevered, and been through. And some people will not survive half of the things that you've been through. They'd have been off themselves or fell prey a long time ago. They would not be existing. And they know this. And that's why they're so mad too. Because they are boastful, prideful, arrogant people. We're not. What you see is what you give. You don't like it, you can stroll by, block, or you don't have to listen or look. People just come and say, I'm my authentic self when I come up anywhere I'm at. I have fun. Sure, I'm a New Orleans girl. That don't make me less divine. I know what my sins came in at, and I know my dark night of soul, what I went through to pass these daggone tests and learn these lessons that I don't want to go back through. I don't want to deal with. That's why I am a spiritual teacher. So you can understand, bro. Insecure people are always going to troll you. That negative people that once knew you, who can't fool with you, can always get in your comments somewhere you at or say something negative. Like I said, these people are haters, bro. They're going to talk about your weight. What you eat, but these people couldn't fool with you even if you was big, small, and different, bro. You smarter than these people. You wiser than these people. You strategic. You blessed. You highly favored. You abundant. You are prosperous. And eventually, you're going to be wealthy. Because of all the things that they stole, that they did, they put in so much work to destroy your life. And here it is, you still alive. You still persevering. I'm looking at you, you looking at me. I'm listening to you, listening at me. And for people who don't love you, God gonna send some people that's gonna love you and like you just for who you are. It don't matter what you look like, because guess what? What people don't realize, it's the flesh is gonna die down. It's not on us, it's in us, baby, that we carry. Something that they can't embody, they can't copycat, they don't have the frequency. They're not on our wavelength or the timeline. They are not divine beings. They are not blessed by the Lord because they're too busy doing witchcraft, trying to curse and hex everybody. Their bloodline is whole. Their whole bloodline is hexed and cursed because they got incest in it. They go around infecting people. They get together and try to bind, stagnate, and keep people stuck and rooted with them. And it's backfiring all these people that do this all over the world. And it's not about racism. You know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual thing. We're in a whole spiritual battle. It's good versus evil going on. People sacrificing their own people, bro, for riches, for money, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. It's happening all over. We seeing it every time. Don't let these illusions fool you. And some people just be speaking to be speaking, and some people listen to be a run them out. It's okay to have your opinion, but make sure you get your facts to back you up. Make sure you pray about everything and talk to the Lord so he can bless you with the downloads. So you can get the proper information. You understand what I'm saying? Not all, everything don't come from a book. You can't Google all of these things that you may be hearing. These are spiritual terms, spiritual things, like things coming into fruition. Us being cloaked. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real though. Like, the Lord out here speaking and he not playing, bro. Enough is enough. So y'all who receiving karma out there, accept your karma. Don't try to attach that and give it to nobody. Y'all refuse to heal y'all brokenheartedness Y'all refuse to hear y'all mother wounding and father wounding. That's on y'all. Trauma bonded with people and trying to keep them bonded you because they unconditional love and you have conditional love is not going to work for the Lord no more. And it's not going to work for you. So let that go. Move on with your life. You stuck with what you stuck with. You chose what you chose. Now you got to deal with it. So don't be mad. And anyway, I'm Chronicles, Spiritual Empress. Happy Friday, y'all. I send y'all peace, love, and light. And to all the karmics, the trolls out there, when you attack me, you come under my platform, being negativity, trying to call yourself my community, baby. Let me tell you something. All you going to do is end up hurting yourself. So more to be. I return all evil eye, all mind and the spirits be brought to their own confusion, messing so more it be anything that people speak against me is going to happen against them. In Jesus' name, amen. And I send y'all peace, love, and light until y'all keep y'all head up, stay grounded, stay aligned. Thank you guys for your new subscribers. Thank you guys for liking my TikTok. Thank you for your wonderful, beautiful comments. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Whatever you like to do towards my channel, you will be able to do it. Like I said, help my channel grow by sharing my content, y'all. I'm trying to help humanity and touch the world because, like I said, I have a wonderful testimony, boo. Y'all ain't even heard the half of it. Go to my videos, watch something may resonate with you because I know a lot of y'all been through a lot. Don't be ashamed. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't the only one that been through it. You just might not know how to deal with it, process it. And if you need some mental health, go. Ain't nothing wrong with seeing a psychiatrist or talking to somebody. But be mindful who you eat from, who you let touch you, who you let pray for you, because everybody not praying for you, they're praying against you. Again, I'm Chronicle, Spiritual Empress. I send y'all peace, love, and light. Thanks to all my ancestors and the divine angels for being here, present with me. Again, keep your head on the swivel, man. Because these witches and warlocks, they're on the hunt. And these energy vampires, they're ready to feed. And they mad because they can't feed off you collective. And I'm out, y'all. I'm going back to doing what I'm doing.